Good morning, students. Today I am going to continue lesson 5 community service. Now, for in first topic, we have done the comparison in the traveling in olden times and in modern times. Like in olden times, there were no means of transport. Then people used to travel on foot. They had to face many problems on their journey as there were no shelter, no roads, means of transport, or no water. So, in this topic, you will be able to classify the different sources of water in olden times. Now in this topic we are going to study about the different sources of water which are used in olden times. Now you will be able to compare the old and modern methods of water harvesting. Now what is water harvesting? Water harvesting is a technique of collecting and storing and using rainwater. So we are going to study about the different sources of water. Those are used in olden times. Like in olden times, most dharamshalas and shrines were constructed close to water bodies like rivers, lakes, or ponds, and the resting places that were far away from the water fulfilled the requirement of water from the wells, step wells, kunds, and sisandras. Now, in this topic, we are going to study about the sources of water like wells, step wells, kunds, and sisandras. In olden times, wells were the main source of water for drinking and other purposes, but in some areas, step wells were constructed to harvest the rainwater and provide water to people and the palaces during the dry months. Dry months means when there is no rainfall. So, mainly step wells are found in Gujarat and Rajasthan. And step wells are also called the water temples of India. Kund Kund is an underwater storage system to harvest rainwater in the dry region. Kund is used to store rainwater in the dry region of Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Haryana. Sisandras. Sisandras is a tub-like structure that was built in Karnataka on important road crossing for the comfort of traveler. So smaller Sisandras were built for animals. Like in modern times, water is supplied through pipelines in most part of the country. Like you are also getting water through pipelines. Okay, municipal water that you get in your home through pipelines. But some areas are still dependent on wells, springs, rivers, or lakes. Tube wells also provide water for irrigation and other purposes in the areas that are far away from river, canals, and streams. But tube wells can provide water only in plain areas because in plain areas tube wells can easily pump out the underground water. So, even today in some parts of India, women also have to fetch water from distant places in pots. Now, water harvesting. Now we have studied about the sources of water which are used to harvest the rainwater. Now what is water harvesting? Water harvesting is a technique to collect, store and use rainwater. So in olden times, sisandras, kunds and wells were constructed to store rainwater. So these were the sources of water harvesting in the olden times. So these are traditional ways of water harvesting for various purposes like for dry season, irrigation, domestic work. Irrigation is a artificial supply of water to the crops. So in olden times, these sources were used to store rainwater and supply water in dry season. So in modern times, now we get water through various sources. We get water from tube wells, from taps, and from hand pumps. So high now also there is a problem of water scarcity. Now also there is a big problem that water is not available in many parts of India. Like high-rise building and overpopulation have led to scarcity of water. Scarcity means shortage of water. Now think traditionally and we are to invest in that. Means we are to store rainwater. Okay. Now in modern time efforts have been made to revive the old water bodies and popularize water harvesting. Okay, now also water harvesting plants are constructed on the roofs of the buildings to store rainwater. So water harvesting is very beneficial. The advantages of water harvesting are it saves rainwater from getting drained and waste. Okay, with the help of water harvesting, rainwater cannot be waste and it cannot be drained. It solves the problem of water scarcity, or with the help of water harvesting, the problem of water shortage also can be solved. Now, pollution is also a major concern in all over India. So, it is mainly caused by dumping of household and industrial waste. Okay, industrial waste is thrown in the water bodies, then water bodies got polluted, and we should not pollute the water resources. We should save water. Now students, thank you to all, and you are to read this topic and you are to frame 1 mark question from this topic.